Wow. I'm not quite sure exactly what to say. I don't really know exactly what to do. One thing I know for certain is the carpet was pulled out from under you. At the beginning of this year, I was filled with fun taglines for the class of 2020. You probably heard some, I'm sure. Class of 2020, catch the vision. Class of 2020, focus on your future. Suddenly, 3/4 of the way through the year, the world threw us a curveball, and it is something that not only involved a few, but it affected us all. You have a right to share your feelings, happiness, frustration, anxiety, sadness. How we can sit and be angry, depressed about all the things we lost, performances, proms, graduations, sports, award ceremonies, celebrations, and at what cost? Or we can reflect and enjoy the many things we found. Togetherness, family, time, innovation, solutions, appreciation. Things we probably always had, but may have forgot were around. My challenge to you is to celebrate what you have instead of dwelling on the things you have not. We are fighting a war against an enemy unseen, and you're probably sick, pun is intentional, of hearing about stay-at-home orders and COVID-19. I want you all to understand the history being made. There will never, and I mean never, be a class like the graduating class of 2020. Nothing will compare to your experience. And your experience through all this will be plenty. School was in a classroom with teachers and desks. Everything was on cruise control. Everything was going just fine. Then suddenly, within a couple days, your education became virtual, with lessons being taught online. Reality has become virtual, and virtual is now reality. We're going through this no matter the weather, and of course, the phrase we're all using, no thanks to High School Musical, is we're all in this together. I begin to take a look and recognize perhaps this is a small blessing in disguise. When we're no longer required to stay at home, we'll be safe and are staring at each other, face to face, mask, but we are now forced to look into each other's eyes. In a world where we strive to leave our mark, break free from the norm, not settle for society's expectations, society is giving you a chance to be different, to be unique, to be a class that can say, look what we did. Well, what exactly did you do? You went from desks at schools to online learning tools, became one of your family's supports, and probably watched way too many governor's reports. Found a new routine and learned some new tricks. Finished a series on Hulu or Netflix. Discovered problems to overcome and not give up until it's done. So many ways to grow and mature with plenty of stories to share, I'm sure. Now, when all this is over, we will eventually slow down, put the brakes on social distancing, rather the physical distancing. Because now more than ever, we're going to need social togetherness. We as people, as humans, crave social interaction. And not the type that comes from inside a handheld device, but rather a hand that is held. Social interaction doesn't involve an Insta, Snap, tweet, text, or Facebook, but instead lengthy, meaningful face-to-face conversation without distraction, without short bursts or 280 characters of instancing. My hope is the class of 2020 will rise to the challenge and institute a life of social media distancing. Now more than ever, we should express our feelings through art, music, dance, theater, imagination, reading, writing, create, sharing, caring, using our minds more than our thumbs to communicate. This is a time to continue to be with each other physically, enjoying our actual smiles and hearing actual laughter instead of sending emotions in the form of tiny yellow pictures. So, share what matters. Be in the moment. before the moment is gone. Enjoy the moments from dusk till dawn. There is so much to do, so much to be seen. The world is much bigger than a 6-inch screen. Be helpful when nobody asks. When you see there is a need, perform the tasks. Be a friend. Make a friend. Write a letter and then send. A greeting with fully spelled words is something that's real. A person will forget what you said, but always remember how you made them feel. Actions speak louder than words, so turn up the volume on your actions so they can be heard. Now is the time to look around. See what matters. See who matters. Let them know, face to face, and perhaps in time with a loving embrace. One final thought I want to share. Many students graduate high school and hope to be remembered. I can guarantee and make a serious bet this class, the graduating class of 2020, will be a class we will never forget.